What it is, what it ain't, what it was, and what it's gonna be. Welcome to KJ's World.
In a unique universe.
And I'm your host, KJ Davenport.
And I'm your girl, uniquely made.
And welcome back to another episode, guys. Hey, welcome back.
We back.
This is more like it.
Right.
You're already messing up, man. What in the world is going on, man?
Listen, it's been a couple of Thursdays since you've done it, so got to get back in there.
So how you feeling, Unique? How you doing tonight?
I'm good. I can't complain. Feeling lovely. Glad tomorrow's Friday. I love Little Friday Junior because I love the weekends too. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm ready to get this weekend rolling. It's been a long week.
For sure.
Go out, get some grilled food, and just relax. Just take it easy.
Yeah.
Everybody at home, make sure you commenting in the comment section, letting us know how your weekend is going to be, what you got plans for. Are you excited to see us back? I mean, let us know. Talk to us in the comments. We want to hear from you. We want to hear from you. And I know, you're like, yeah, didn't y'all just come back on yesterday? Y'all got 2 episodes. Well, guess what?
We did.
Surprise, motherfucker.
We back up in the building again. Surprise. We back up. Hey, and like always, we can rely on my brother from another mother. We got Kane in the building, everybody. Show some love.
What up, Kane?
Hey, man, he did so well on all the other. So we had to say, hey, Kane, come on back and come chill with us. Come on back to the cookout, man. Come chill with the people.
Good to be back.
Hey, man, it's good to have you back, man. How you feeling? What's your weekend plans, man?
Shoot. Right now we in the middle of doing some big things. We're trying to get ourselves together with this housing and a couple of things on the truck, but that's about it.
Okay. Hey, cookout coming up.
Good luck with that.
At the Smith's.
So everybody at home, welcome back to KJ's World Unique Universe. We want to just say a couple of things. First and foremost, thank you for coming. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with us, and we appreciate that. Second, if you are not tuned in, and the social group page of KJ's World Unique Universe, or not on the YouTube page, if you are tuned in from KJ Austin's page, or you're tuned in from Unique's page, we need you to go out and come back in on the social group. I've tagged it. The reason being is that we cannot see your comments. A lot of times we get off, we go through, we check our messages, we check our comments, and this is how we give feedback to ourselves. We look at your comments, we see how well we're doing. We're looking at what you guys are saying. So if you're not, if you're seeing that we're not responding to you or something like that, you're not seeing your comment come up, it's probably because you're not on the social group page or you're not on the YouTube. So log out and come on those, and also give StreamYard permission to see your name. We love to see your name instead of Facebook user, but if you want to stay anonymous, hey, it's your prerogative. So do what makes you feel good. And last but not least, we also have the call-in feature. If you would like to call in and talk about one of the topics that we are discussing tonight, give us a call at 252-387-8684. You can call and be right on. It's like you're right here in the room with us. You'll be right here, 252-387-8684. All right, so last night we did what did we do, guys? Hot topics?
We did the hot topics last night, yeah.
So we already did our
They were good too. They were really good. There was some more that came out today. I was like, I can save those to next week. But it was really good though.
Right.
Yeah, I enjoyed last night's hot topics.
And so tonight, guys, we just jump right into it. We're gonna come right into our main topic: 6 essentials for a healthy relationship. 6 essentials for a healthy relationship. First of all, how do you even know if you want to be in a relationship? I mean, Nick, how do you know if you want to be in relationships? I mean, in today's climate, I'm not sure if people even want to be in.
How do you know? I don't know. I don't know if you really, really know, or if it's something like, you know what? I don't know. I don't know because I'm not in one, so I don't know.
Okay, what you thinking? I mean, in today's climate, do people really want to be in relationships, or people just want the easy grab and go and be on their own and have their own life?
People want to be in relationships, but they don't want to do the work.
Okay, I can see that.
I can agree with that 100%.
I can see that, yeah.
And I think that a lot of the times the media pushes what is pretty much the opposite. I mean, they teach fast fixes. They teach disrespect. I mean, you look at a lot.
Right.
You look at a lot of the music. It's not just men disrespecting women anymore. It's women trying to come up on come up on a bag, and people trying to play each other. But I mean, it's another topic for another episode.
It is. It is. So what do you feel about the whole relationship status when it comes to, people dating in this climate 2023? What do you think?
What do I feel about the climate of dating?
Yeah.
I'm glad I'm not in the pool because somebody said it's a cesspool. in the cesspool. I mean, I heard this. I mean, I got a couple of homies that's single, and I mean, he called me, man. This brother be feeling like he be going through war rooms, man. Like,
Really? See, that's what I'm not gonna deal with. I'm not going through no war zones. I'm not doing that.
I'm not talking about physical. I'm just saying, just trying to get out there in the
Oh yeah, it's a battle
in relationships and stuff like that. People at home. I mean, if you're single, how is the single pool out there? Is it a cesspool? Is it a Motel 6 pool? Is it I mean, how is it?
My homegirls feel like that.
Toilet.
She's not gonna date.
Toilet water.
Toilet. That's
Toilet
it.
Water.
Toilet water, garbage truck juice.
But there are some good people out there too. I'm a good woman, however, comma.
There's some good forms of rat poison too.
I am not rat poison. I'm like a kryptonite if you want to be specifically naming types of poisons. But it's good though. It's a good thing.
Speaking of poison, what they say, never trust a big butt and a smile. Now, hey, that girl is what?
Kryptonite.
Kryptonite.
All right, so we had a poll. Which aspect then is most important to you in a relationship? Info will be used for tonight's show. We had responsibility, we had intimacy, we had time, communication, trust, and commitment. And to my surprise, coming in third, responsibility. I think responsibility had 2 votes. I think trust had 4, and communication took it over with 11. So most of you out there feel that communication is the most important aspect in a relationship. I am damn surprised that it's not intimacy.
Why do you say that?
Y'all lying out there. Y'all get, hey, everybody at home, y'all get the fart of the week tonight because y'all lying. I mean, y'all lying.
But that may be important to them though. Based on what was listed, communication could be the biggest thing for them.
But as soon as something don't go right, the first thing women attack with is that intimacy. Well, that's why you ain't do this.
No, that's y'all. Man, you won't touch me enough. You won't near intimately. That's y'all as well. Man, y'all definitely say intimacy is something that's lacking, but whatever.
Oh, no.
Whatever.
Hey, what you got to say about it, Kay? I mean, how you feeling?
Responsibility. Responsibility covers everything.
How so?
Okay, if you're responsible, you're trustworthy. If you're responsible, you know that you need to effectively communicate. If you're responsible, you know that you need to do the work to be intimate. Responsibility covers everything.
Wait, Kane, before you go any further, I am glad that you went into responsibility because we're going to discuss these, and this is the first one that we're discussing. We're discussing responsibility, sharing responsibility in the relationship. That is the first of the six aspects of a healthy relationship. Now, we ain't talking about that raggedy shit that a lot of people be. We talk about healthy relationships, y'all. So
situationships.
Exactly.
Right. Courtships and such.
So, hold on.
But we do have a comment, Shanita. She says communication leads to everything else.
We ain't. What do you say on Coming to America?
No.
Not come to that part yet.
Boy, yes. Go ahead.
And matter of fact, when we get there, I'll tell her why that's wrong.
Okay, so Shanita, we're gonna hold your comment so they can get to it when.
Yes, because how the hell your needs are met without communication?
See, people are saying communication is very important. We haven't gotten to that one yet because of the listing, but people are thinking that communication is more important based on what was provided.
I can tell you, I want $1 million.
Man, don't do that. Y'all know y'all had that one guy to just kick the door in and be like, "Come here, woman," and then all needs are met without even speaking. It's an unspoken word. You know it.
That's communication. He said, "Come here."
You right. You got me.
I'm just saying.
I hate you. I hate you sometimes. I'm gonna tell you.
I know, but you can't help but to love me.
And share responsibility.
All right.
Since we on responsibility, if I'm not responsible, you can communicate your wants to me all you want to. I do not care.
If you're not responsible,
right?
That's just easy.
Because what am I doing with your community? Look, you ain't never seen a failed relationship before.
A who?
A failed relationship.
Absolutely.
Okay, you told them what was hurting you, right?
Yeah.
And they did what with it?
Didn't fix it.
Exactly. That's not responsible at all.
Well, yeah, some people make
I can see a
irresponsible decisions.
web. I can see a connection with that, you know.
So let me ask this question because I want to go here. We talk about responsibility, sharing responsibility, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Can we say, do we believe in a 50-50 split or do we believe in
What are we
80-20?
splitting 50-50?
We say
What are we splitting 50-50?
That's what
responsibility.
I'm saying.
Financial responsibility, household
All when we talk about
responsibility,
responsibility,
children.
we're talking about all responsibility. When you come together in a relationship, are we doing a 50-50 split down the middle for responsibility? Are we doing 80-20? Some people say bring 100-100. I think people, when you say 100,
Yeah.
you nitpicking. You know what we mean by 50-50. Nobody wants to their damn
Well,
self.
Nikki said
No, some people don't know
our
that.
responsibility.
Hold on,
Huh?
go back.
Some. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Unique.
Oh no, I was saying Nikki said that a key ingredient is overall responsibility, and she also
That's what
followed
I'm
up.
talking about.
I agree with him because being responsible can fix a lot of things.
Exactly.
So
Oh,
do we, okay, so do we agree in 50-50? Is there a 50-50 split? So maybe
No,
some
no,
might say,
you should bring. I think everybody should bring up.
no. Look, people say 50-50, right? And
mm,
that's literally all people give.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, so
but
I
y'all
would
saying some
say
people in relationships giving half of themselves. They only giving a half of.
exactly. I want all of you. Don't give me your half ass.
Look, and I don't care if. All right, so me and April, you know, if I gave 50% of what I made, I'm not gonna tell everybody what I made, but if I gave 50% of what I made and she gave 50% of what she made, then I'm good with that. But if we are both putting 100% in, we can
Hmm.
do so much more.
Right. That's true. And
So
Calvin
it doesn't,
said,
yeah,
yeah,
it don't just work like that in finances. Emotionally, if I'm only half there and she's only half there, then somebody else is getting some attention or something else is getting
let's get
attention.
some attention. I agree with you on that.
Well, we're talking about giving half attention and stuff. Like when I say 50-50, I mean, okay, maybe you might cook dinner, I wash the dishes. I cut the grass, you clean the house or something like that. I'm talking about 50-50 and sharing physical responsibilities. I mean, can we say that works? I mean,
Yeah.
some people want to be taken care of. Some people want to be like, look, like a man might say, all I got to do is go in and work. I want you to wash. I want you to clean. I want you to cook. I want you to do X, Y,
Right.
Z. So, I mean, at home, how do you feel? Do you feel it should be 50-50? Do you feel a man should have the bulk of the responsibility because he's the provider? That's what I'm trying to get at. A lot
Hmm.
of
Nope.
women feel
We
like that.
have a couple people, Amari and Nikki. They're both in agreement with 100, 100.
Look,
Go
all
ahead.
right.
We get to this comment. Hold on. Keep scrolling. Keep scrolling. Each
Each
person
person should give 100% of themselves, whatever the situation.
until you get to it.
Uh
Wait for it. Wait for it.
huh.
Okay. If
If
he
he
pays
pays,
all the bills, I'll greet him at the door naked. That's
Oh
what she
Lord, is
wrote.
that April?
you the real MVP.
That was from
Is,
Facebook
is
Vision.
that April? That is the real MVP right there. Is that April?
I heard that.
But no. Look. I'm a believer in this. Like I obviously I grew up in a two-parent home.
Uh-huh.
I For people that don't know, my dad is Bishop Smith. You know, it is what it is. The way that I saw them run their household made kind of a way for my thought process.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care what it is, get it done.
Right.
I don't like. I don't have any problem. Why? Matter of fact, April is the best cook that I know.
Mm-hmm.
April will wash clothes. I wash clothes better than April does. If she is just getting off work and I've been home all day, I
Mm-hmm.
just cook.
Lovely.
You see what I'm saying? I don't care
Mm-hmm.
who. I don't. I believe in certain roles in a relationship, but some of this mess that people done came out with, especially like the red pill people or the super feminist people, no,
Right.
get it done. That's what giving 100% of yourself is. If I see that we're falling off in this area, then go
Right.
ahead and get it done.
Okay.
So my thing is this, I talked to my wife about this and things like that. I did have to work on, coming up with being responsible and things like that. I feel like, me coming home from work, I'm tired or whatever, but I also had to realize my wife also works. She comes home tired too. So, and these
Right.
things, and I'm not saying I still have to work on these things. She comes home, she's tired. We both work. It's not like Little House on the Prairie where she stays at home all day. No, she's working. We both come home. Yes, I do have to work on pulling my weight a little bit better in that 50-50. Sometimes I want to go home and I want to just play 2K and things like that. And I just got to get a little bit better with handling my stresses.
Mm-hmm.
My wife. So I do believe when it comes to 50-50 in that aspect, I do believe that it should be 50-50 and helping each other out, pulling that rope with the same strength and everything like that. Do we feel that there should be gender roles? There are certain things that women shouldn't do. I remember the first time when I bought my lawnmower, my wife,
Yes.
hey, can I get out there and cut the grass and stuff like that? And I cringed at it. My dad never let my mom get out there on the lawnmower. When she got out there, she said it's something that she loves to do. And it took some getting used to, but I'm like, it made me cringe
Right.
a little bit. So do
Okay.
we feel that there are gender roles, or do we feel like
Yes, there are certain things that women should not do. And like if people would think beyond what the task is, they'll get a
Mm-hmm.
whole lot better at this. No, women should not pump their own gas. No,
um,
like seriously, think about it.
I
Did
agree.
y'all
I do agree with
did
you
y'all
because I don't want to pump my own gas, but since I'm a single black female, I had to get my kids to do it, or I have to do it
now
myself, not by myself. But
now
I agree.
April yeah, April does, but I cringe at the thought of it. You
Mm-hmm.
know,
Understood.
because y'all remember it was a time where they were putting stuff on like the
The
gas
handles.
pumps
Mm-hmm.
on the gas handles,
Yeah.
and chicks was falling out
Yeah.
and getting picked up in the van.
That's
So
true.
yeah, like when both of you are getting home and the house is dark, the man should
Yeah.
go in first. It's certain things that men
Absolutely.
ain't supposed to be doing.
I don't
Right.
Yeah,
know these guys nowadays like, baby, you go ahead on in and
I'm
you
gonna wait
check and
for
see.
you. Make
yeah. I don't
sure
care.
back there.
Yeah, I don't care how strong you think you are. I don't care how big of a feminist you are. No,
Mhm.
there's some things that you don't need to do if you're my woman, or you can be single.
Right. Okay.
That's
Understood.
you're talking about just in your if it's your woman, correct?
You're a woman.
Not
Yes.
not in general. You're talking about just if it's your woman, correct?
Right. So let me
Let
get some
me.
of these comments that we got over here. So Facebook user says, depends on the dynamics. Oh, I lost it. Depends on the dynamics of your relationship. I think it's what you accept. Everyone's household is different. You can't compare your relationship to someone else's. There's never going to be 50-50 in a relationship because sometimes you're going to have to bring up the rear when your partner isn't always there, but we will always have our days. And that's when your partner steps in and hold it down for a minute.
Good stuff, good stuff.
Nikki says, exactly, get it done, and you won't have to worry about numbers or percentages. It's not always about roles.
I can respect that.
Calvin, teamwork. Yeah. Facebook user want to go back to you saying that you wash better clothes. He or she says, how do you wash clothes better than April?
I don't know. It's something that she told me.
So I want to go. Facebook user said, open their own doors. So, you haven't got there yet. Okay.
Okay. So getting further down, Facebook user says a marriage is two businesses merged together to build an empire.
Okay. Um,
Um,
so we'll hold on. We'll get back to the comments because we got to keep it moving.
Oh, y'all do see that I brought my little fake cigarette today?
because you
Yeah.
needed that thing yesterday.
Whoever the Facebook user is that said you want to open your own doors, I do believe in that. You should.
Yeah, I wanted to get to this one right here, the one about personally, I don't believe in gender roles. I can't stand that people believe that only women should wash clothes and men should take out the trash.
But
Because
people don't get the utility in it.
Okay.
right,
So
And I get it. Like we in a society where it's super feminist, but if you understand the dangers with you know men are tasked with providers. That's why we have bigger muscle mass and bone density.
okay.
hmm
I see where you're coming from. Last thing on responsibility. One thing that I had to learn: be responsible for your own emotions and reactions. What I had to learn, because we're talking about responsibility now. Sometimes you got to be responsible for yourself. A lot of
Mhm.
times I would come in from work or something. I would have a hard day. Come in and I would just lay it all on my wife. I'm just, hey, I can't stand this shit, and I'm looking for her to make me feel better. I'm not
Mhm.
asking her how her day went. I'm not asking her if she needs it, but every day it's just dumping, dumping, dumping. I had
Right.
to learn that sometimes you have to be responsible for your emotions and how you react to things,
Absolutely.
because
Mhm.
lay too much on your spouse or your significant other. I mean, that could be detrimental in a relationship. So everybody at home, be responsible for your own emotions and reactions. Hopefully, I gave you a little jewel there. Don't say I ain't never gave y'all motherfuckers nothing.
Where my buttons at? Damn, I need some buttons over here.
Oh, you want me to do it for you? I mean, I can. I mean, hey, look, I can self applause for myself. You know what I mean? Hey,
Good
all
job.
right. So moving on to the second aspect of a healthy relationship, we talking about trust. We talking about trust.
Mhm.
Can you trust the person? Can you trust them? Um, are they reliable?
Right.
What do you feel about trust? Is that an important aspect of a healthy relationship?
Mhm. It is. I think it's important because I need to trust that we have each other's back. We're going to be forthcoming, regardless of the conversation, the topic that we have to address, and trust that we're going to express ourselves honestly and not tell me what I want to hear and vice versa.
Okay. What do you think, Kane?
Let's see. It's a big difference in between knowing someone is capable and
Mhm.
trusting that they'll do what they say they'll do.
Exactly.
That is true.
Reliability.
That is so true.
Reliability.
I
Speak
Yeah,
on.
reliability is, I would say, reliability over trust. I can trust all day that, and I'm just gonna use my wife as an example. I can trust all day that she got my clothes washed, but I know that she's reliable to get them washed when I ain't there.
Right.
But if she's reliable, let's back this up. You just said it. If she's reliable and she does that, if she, hey, if I can't hold it down right now and get my clothes washed, my wife is reliable enough to do that. That does establish some type of trust. You trust that your wife is going to be reliable.
Mhm.
All right.
But
Yeah.
what is trust?
Trust is the ingredient of reliability and honesty, in which we're gonna get in and everything like that. Being honest and everything, and it's just a combination of all those things.
So,
In
do
my
you go into the relationship giving that person trust, or are you letting them build up that trust, earning that?
Because because this is the thing. A lot of people go in and say, "Oh, I want to trust them," but trust is built over consistency.
Mm-hmm. So you're saying that that person has to build that trust with you. You're not just going to go ahead and give it to them.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
you can trust all day that I cook
Hmm.
a 5 course meal, but if I, only know how to cook 3 course meals, then
Right.
okay,
you can trust me to
Okay.
make the meal, but it's a level to that trust that in a relationship you probably need.
Indeed.
so how do we feel about if a person is being open? Um can that contribute to trust? If I'm open with you and I'm telling you what it is from the get go, if
Hmm.
for instance, if I tell you, hey, look, I'm just somebody who's never really been faithful before.
Hmm.
I want to try it now. Does that, just because I'm open and honest with you and being open, does that promote trust with you?
Hell no, because I ain't gonna fuck with you.
Hey, Maya
No.
Angelou say? If someone tells you who they are, believe
Believe
them.
it. Exactly. Ain't no way. I mean, you gonna have to do that trial and error with somebody else. I'm not like, oh,
Lord, it's not trial and error.
it
It's just,
is. You're a damn lie. You've been a cheater all your life.
Hey,
You talking about, oh, I'm gonna be faithful to you, my dear.
hey, look, y'all remember the show? Y'all remember the show last night, right?
Yes,
I bet he trusted her
exactly.
too. See
Exactly.
how that
Trust
ended.
is extremely hard, and
trust
it's
is
very,
extremely hard. Trust is
it is
extremely
important.
important. Okay. Trust is extremely important. Okay.
Trust
Trust,
is,
I like that one, Stephanie. Trust is earned, not
Not given.
that's right.
And that's through being reliable. That's why I would like reliability to be better,
Hmm.
above trust.
Facebook
Right.
user, how can you be in a relationship with someone you don't trust? Not rhetorical. There's a lot of people that say
Uh
with people they don't trust.
They do.
yeah,
It's a lot of
probably half relationships ain't even built on
Absolutely.
trust.
Yeah.
exactly. And I'm gonna tell you, a lot of a lot of people be in toxic relationships and cussing people out. I know where you're going, motherfucker. I know it. I know where you're going. Ain't
Because you
don't
got
want
a
that man
track
to leave the
on. That's
house.
what it is.
Don't want him to go nowhere. Checking his phone. Is that
Don't
trust?
want her to go nowhere. Tracking her
Exactly. They checking
phone,
each other's phones every
looking at her
5 minutes,
page.
slapping each other and hitting each other. Oh my God, I can't believe you. I mean, that's not really trusting, but they don't want to leave the person.
And
It's
that's
toxic.
not even healthy. That's
Mhm.
not healthy at all.
Exactly. It's toxic as hell, but
The
they damn sure don't
toxicity
trust.
of it all.
I tell you,
Yeah,
Hmm.
but some chicks thrive off the toxic.
exactly.
Yeah,
Of
some
course,
niggas do too.
A
exactly.
bunch, no,
For real.
most niggas do.
Yes, they love that toxicity, man. She ain't cussing me out, check me. I don't like it. What? So you want
Yeah,
to be?
because yeah, look, I put
You
like a
want to
little
be
bit
in there,
more.
buddy?
Whoa,
I
we
put
got
a
to go to this next
yeah.
comment.
Well, just because just because you're being honest doesn't mean you automatically earn my trust.
Then go to the next one.
Yeah, you know what? Sometimes you gotta
We
smack.
are not.
We do not condone violence
We
of
do we do
any
not
kind.
condone. We do
Hey, look. Seriously though. Take that comment down because my account got restricted. My other account I got restricted for something like that.
oh
Oh my
really?
Lord and
Hey,
Savior.
look, I can see
Yep.
whoever this was Facebook user. I know exactly what their face looked like.
You know
That's
what? No, it did. They were from YouTube.
oh really?
Ubuntu Life.
Okay. All right. So we got back to trust is earned, not given. Okay. So let me see
Yes.
with trust.
So what we got going on with this trust thing? So you go into your relationships, you have to earn the trust. What is it does the person have to do? What they got to do to become trustworthy? Because you're not going to say, "Oh well, you told me you was going to work at 8 o'clock. You got there at 7:55, so I kind of trust you." So what things are you looking for
Like I
to
said,
say, "Okay, now you are of a trustworthy partner"?
there are certain aspects to trust. There's liability we discussed. There's honesty. No matter how tough it is, you have to be honest. Even if you messed up, you just got to be honest. Because I'm gonna tell you, most of the time, people don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it's gonna hurt any less, but most of the
Mhm.
time, people can accept you honestly instead of trying to having to find out on their own.
Mm.
You go and
Yeah.
say, babe, I'm not. Now, don't get me wrong. Now, y'all don't go and get y'all teeth knocked in by going
Hell
and
to
say,
no.
but I'm just saying.
Absolutely not.
If you're honest, like, babe, I messed up. I did this. And it doesn't have to be cheating. I mean, it can be something else like, hey, I skipped work and they caught me and damn near fired me or something like that. I mean,
Right.
instead
Mhm.
of her catching you at playing 2K at Do Dirty House, I thought you was at
Not
work.
you dirty and peanut.
I thought you was at work. Baby,
Do dirty.
I took the day off. Oh, that's what you do all day? That's what
Right.
you do? But if you honest, she might be like, you know what, baby? You work hard. You might need a day. So if what you shaking your head for? We don't need a day off sometime.
Yeah, absolutely. You do.
You shaking your head like
I was just saying.
RoboCop.
Cheryl said, "Is it possible to trust a person until they show you that you can't?"
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Because to me, I go into relationships trusting. Hey, look, you got my trust. But the moment that you show me that I'm a damn fool for trusting you, it's damn about impossible to get that back.
So you saying Shorty got your trust off the rip from the
I will
beginning?
say
When you were dating.
I'm going in with the best possible expectations. Can we put it that way? Is that a good way to answer that? I'm going
Okay,
in
yeah, I think
with
so.
possible
I think
expectations.
that's better. Trust comes from effective communication.
Wait, we have not come to that part yet. Hey, Miss Harden,
No,
how
but
you doing?
they were talking about trust. Trust was a part of that comment. We
Okay,
can't,
okay.
you know,
All right, all right. So look, we're about halfway through the
never be
conversation
on.
of 6 aspects in a healthy relationship. We hope that you are enjoying the show so far. I'm just going to take a second break to talk about the Seersuckers Sundress and Music that is going to be May
What?
13th. The Good Bros are sponsoring that. Ayo, BBB, Phi Alpha Alpha, and the Invictus 1911 Club. It's gonna be right here in your backyard. It's gonna be in Rocky Mount, y'all. Rocky Mount. I mean, everybody know where Rocky Mount is. If you stay in Raleigh, you know where Rocky Mount is. If you stay in Northampton County, you know where Rocky Mount is. Hey, also, if you would leave that comment up this weekend, the home team, Roanoke Rapids, Northampton County, Halifax County, Hereford County, Bertie County, Stand Up, TBB. We are celebrating 40 years of our charter or our chapter, Tau Beta Beta. We're celebrating 40 years. We will be at Weldon Mills on Saturday. If you want to meet KJ of KJ's World Unique Experience, come out. Come say what's up. You know what I'm saying? I mean, hey, look, I don't know if I'm a celebrity yet. They be like, man, nobody want to see your ashy ass. I mean, hey.
I don't know. Why does that sound like a porno?
Here you go.
Oh my God.
But yeah, come on out.
Oh my God.
Sundresses, seersuckles, and music. Come out and enjoy yourselves. We having a good time. And also this weekend, this Saturday, come and celebrate with the brothers of Tau Beta Beta. We're gonna be out there at Weldon Mills. Come and have a good time. All right, so we back at it. We've got through two aspects of healthy relationships. We are on number 3. Now, this is my favorite. I'm surprised that this one didn't get number 1.
Yeah, at least number 2.
Intimacy.
At least.
Oh Lord, intimacy. Intimacy.
Say it again. Intimacy.
There you go.
Oh my God.
I mean, when it comes to relationships, there's nothing better than being intimate, soul to soul with your partner, having somebody who you just go into.
Dang, KJ, you went into that one real deep.
Did
I?
The tone change and everything. You start to rocking and
hey, look.
Hey, I think we need. I think we need to call Sister Austin or something.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
golly.
Hey, she might need to do a class. He went off for a little bit.
Yeah,
look, y'all not gonna sit up here and jump me this way.
Lean on us and everything.
I mean, he like, intimacy and oh my God.
Y'all see how they jump? No.
Yes, let me put this one up here. KJ was having a moment. Yes,
hey, look, Facebook users, you're not gonna sit up here and you're not gonna just join them this way, Facebook.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, look, KJ need a hot towel.
He does. He need a cold rag or something.
You again. I swear.
You need a hot towel or something.
Man, I can't stand y'all. So look, we're talking about 2 different types of intimacy.
Aww.
Thank you. That's my wife.
That's your wife. That's so sweet. That's all right, baby.
That's my wife coming to the rescue.
All right, KJ. I guess you ain't gonna make it to work tomorrow.
No breaks up here. I'll be right back.
Guess you ain't gonna make it to work tomorrow.
Okay, you'll be late.
Lord have mercy.
All right, go ahead.
All right.
2 types of intimacy. We're talking about emotional intimacy and physical intimacy.
So what is emotional intimacy?
Y'all already don't went too deep. So y'all go ahead. Emotional, physical intimacy. The people at home, are they both as important, one over the other? How are we feeling? Unique, we'll start with you.
Hey, start with me.
You don't have to.
I'm the singlest person up here.
You don't have to. We don't have to put them against each other. You can talk about emotional.
No.
Physical.
Physical is very important to me. Physical intimacy, and not just sexually. That goes into the physical part too, and emotionally too. Because if it's really good, you're gonna have some emotions to come into that. But I am, my love language is physical touch. So I am that person. Nice little caress, a little hug, lean on the shoulder type person. So that's. Dang, I'm giving out jewels. Let me stop because these men might be like, "Oh yeah, I know what she's like."
Somebody at home with that notepad.
I don't want to talk about it.
Physical touch,
right? Like her hair plaited and rub
on her shoulder, touch her back.
Tell y'all, look.
But emotional is very important for me too. Like I like to, if we can have these conversations about any and everything, get down to the nitty gritty. If I'm having an emotional moment or vice versa, I definitely love that component in my relationship or in friendships with people, period. But it's very important in a relationship to me that we can we can tap into each other. You know, sometimes I don't have to say anything. That nonverbal communication, like, okay, well, she's not her best, or he's not his best right now. We can kind of lift each other up, so to speak.
What kind of lifting you talking about? Look at you.
Both. I mean, you gotta lift each other up. Get out of my face. You make me sick.
Somebody is looking just like that right now.
Exactly. With that notepad, right? Hey, Kay, physical or emotional intimacy? Speak on it.
Vulnerability.
Okay. So he's gonna choose the third rope. Speak on it.
Elaborate. Vulnerability.
I'm gonna tell you why. Women are emotional creatures. Men are more logic.
Logic?
Yeah, logical. That's why men mostly suffer with emotional vulnerability. I mean, it's a psychology thing. It is what it is.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about what you're saying. I never heard anybody put it that way.
Yeah, like women, to be honest, if you go pound for pound, women are easier.
It's pound. See, you nasty.
I am not.
Women are easy. It's easier for women to be emotionally invested. And men, it's good for men. That's why, especially if you're in a relationship, you want to do things that allow your partner to be emotionally vulnerable with you. One of the things that I've known from women, especially with the Red Pill Society, a lot of times women do weaponize a man's emotional vulnerability, so men shut it out.
Right.
So one of the biggest problems is one taking responsibility enough to be emotionally vulnerable. Because, like, I'm gonna tell you, being emotionally vulnerable opens up the sex side. It's something that nobody talks about.
Right. So you're saying emotionally vulnerable on both ends, male and female.
Right.
Okay.
I agree.
Facebook user. Oh, I love holding my wife's hand. That is so sweet.
You get a heart for that one. That was sweet.
Oh, that was the cutest little thing. Not little. That's a cute big thing. Andrea says emotional over physical. I'll lose attraction and not crave physical if I don't feel you on an emotional level.
I can see that. Like Kane just said, women are more prone to be emotional, prone. So hey, yeah, I get that.
Yes, that pussy will dry up if she's not emotionally separated.
It will.
I do not care how good you think you are.
Oh my God. You're right.
He just came with the real rap raw. Miss
Real rap
says,
raw.
both, because I'm not a microwave. I need to connect mentally.
Indeed.
Okay.
Sapiosexualism is a real thing.
Okay. Intimacy keeps the spark going, and it has to start before the bedroom. And that's true. That's true. You have to start before then, the intimacy.
Hold on. Go back. Hold on. Let's. So what are you saying? Are you saying that it needs to build up all day? You need to get those little sexy notes or whatever. You need to have communication all day, or are you talking about just when you get home and the foreplay before you get to the bedroom? Elaborate on that, Miss Wilson. All right, good.
All right. And Kim, she says, my ace. What's up, ace? As a clinical sex therapist, intimacy on so many levels. So is accountability.
Okay. Yeah. Is that your ace, like your homegirl, or that's your like
my
ace?
Like my okay. Ace.
All right. What up, ace?
Okay.
All right, go ahead on this one.
Okay, Chanel says, excuse me, guys. Physical is my love language too. A simple forehead kiss out of the blue does something. Send the blood pressure up. It rises.
Okay. All right. So, moving along.
No, KJ, tell us your portion. No, you're the Ray Charles, this and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Go ahead and tell us what you feel.
No, surprisingly emotional. Because, like you said, emotional intimacy can lead into other things. If me and my wife are able to talk sometimes, and we connect on a different level, I think that's how we got married. We were able to talk to each other. We were able to have conversation that I wasn't able to have with anybody else, and I think I did the same for her.
Right.
Just being able to connect, being able to have somebody that feels you and understands you, and things like that. When you're going through something, somebody that knows you inside and out. And I think that connection can lead to the physical connection.
Absolutely.
And it enhances the physical connection.
Yeah.
So you can have great sex, you can have great intimacy, but if somebody connects with you on that soul to soul level,
right,
that makes it go through the roof. That makes the electricity go bonkers. Now, don't y'all be at home sitting at home taking my notes and shit, telling ladies this stuff.
I like this comment here. Give me the emotional and the physical just comes naturally. I do agree.
Yeah. Look at it. Look at it on this level. What does your partner, if we're gonna call that, what does your partner give you that everybody else can't?
Miss Wilson Jones says mind fucking.
Yeah. Basically, but no. Here's the thing. What does your partner give you that everyone else can't? Because if I can't be vulnerable at home, then it's probably not home.
Right. I think I'm just thinking about my adult life as far as like dating and communicating, connecting with people, that I have been maybe vulnerable, maybe twice, like vulnerable to the point where like, hey, this is me, real rap raw, so I can see that. And the connection that I have or that we have were like tight. Like, that's my homie.
Mm-hmm.
You're my homie, my shorty. Whatever they said.
Yeah.
That type of thing. You know what I mean? So.
All right, guys. So we got about a little bit over 15 minutes left. Intimacy is a great one. I know we're still in the comments, but we got.
Wait a minute before you go to the next one. Okay, I like this one. Brittany says, I agree. I'm bigger on the emotional intimacy. Touch my soul and my physical will follow. And this next one say, y'all about to make me log out. Nah, for real, I need to go find a bae.
Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you though, and this is for men. Now, uniquely, I can't say for you, but men particularly. Now, it does something to a man when y'all are in the middle of that moment, and y'all do stuff like not particularly boost his ego, but boost his confidence.
By saying what and doing what now? I got you, ladies. I'm about to put these notes right here.
So y'all speaking of one girl talking about touching her soul. How is people touching your soul? Lord have mercy. Now y'all going crazy tonight. I'm joking with you. I'm joking with you to come. I know what you meant. All right, but look, we got to move on. The next one, because y'all done threw me off. Lord,
we might have to make this a part 2 type joint because this is good.
Yeah, when we said intimacy, that's when you went into
right. Ray Charles, that'll be Antoine.
Communication. Finally, we hear communication. Do you feel like it's better to be heard, or is it better to be right? Some people talk to be heard. Some people talk to be right and not to be heard. Some people just wait for people to finish. I'm what's the word I'm looking for? I'm guilty of that.
Oh, which one?
Hey, whatever. I'm waiting for an opening, whatever. What the fuck? Well, yeah, because I said, and I'm not really hearing you.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm arguing to be right. I'm arguing to get my point across instead of hearing the other person. And here we damn go. KJ was Stevie Wonder with his ass clip.
What you mind?
He need that cold towel for real.
KJ was Stevie Wonder with his eyes. And see y'all. Oh my god. Okay, so
no wonder he got that hat on. It's probably blocking out the sweat.
Nah, because if I show my hairline, we're gonna lose about half the people up here.
You're crazy.
They
go be like, hell no. So
communication is important. I want to be heard. I don't care about being right. I'm gonna make you feel like, I'm right anyway. But I don't care to be right. I just want to be heard. I want to hear what you got to say, how you feel about it too. So that's why I chose communication from Kane. I like to communicate. I'm a talker. Like, damn, I like to talk, doggone it. Let's talk about this thing. But I want to be heard. I'm going to be right most of the time anyway, but just hear me.
There you go. Want to be heard. Want to be right. Lord have mercy.
I want to be heard, though. But seriously, to be heard. Get on my nerves.
No. We need balance. You need balance.
But you
Most
want to be
people
heard
fail.
and be right.
Yeah.
But if you,
If this is the thing though, why am I going to battle with you?
mm-hmm.
If we are look, people don't get this. We are sharing bodies and swapping fluids.
Soul ties.
If my main focus is just to be right,
Mm-hmm.
ugh, do I really want to be right?
That's a good analogy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, do I really want to be right? Look, I don't want you to just hear me. This is my thing. I always had this thing where I said, where I'm going to say what I'm going to say. And if
Mm-hmm.
you don't hear it, you won't listen.
Right.
But here's the thing. The balance part of it is responsibility again lets you know, hey, I'm not right on this. Let me just hear them out.
Right. Okay.
Listen
So
to
I will just not be. I can admit, hey, okay, I ain't right on that.
before we move on, because we are dwindling down. I do apologize. We didn't give communication a lot of time, but we talked about it a lot, sprinkled through the rest of them. But listen to learn. Don't listen to be right. Don't listen to just get you that gotcha moment. Listen to learn.
Mm-hmm.
I've worked wonders when I listen to see how can I get better? How can I make myself better for my marriage? How can I make myself better for my relationship? So now I listen in communication. And when I
Okay.
speak, I'm trying to find guidance. I'm trying to find the right way to make our marriage work.
Mm-hmm.
Moving along to the next one, which is commitment. Commitment. And that's obvious. That's obvious.
So we're not committed during the beginning parts of this?
What's your question?
No, I was talking about a commitment. So go
Okay,
ahead.
what is that? SWV or is that no, that's escape, understanding. I'm gonna need you to call in.
All I need from you is understanding.
I'm gonna need whoever that is to call in and sing. $10 cash app if you call in and sing that first part from understanding. But
I was about to sing it for you right now. I need some Starbucks in the morning. Rich says, "Learn to listen." I heard that. You got to learn to listen. Go ahead with your commitment.
Yeah, commitment. When you start something, you gotta be in it for the long haul. A lot of people aren't ready to put in the work. You know, like as Kane said at the beginning of our show, a lot of people don't want the work. A lot of people want the glitz, they want the glamour, they want to say, "Hey, I's married now. Hey, you know, I can get up here and wear a suit and I can sit up here and dance and I can put the ring on my finger." But you're making a commitment. You know, you're in a relationship, make the commitment and stick to it.
So, do you say stick to it regardless of what the situation is? Like, if you're committed, you
Hell
said,
no.
okay. I just wanted to know if that's where you was going with this.
Hell no, because if you cheat, you up shit creek.
But you gotta work towards a commitment. It's a vow made before God and your family.
You broke the commitment.
Okay. What do you think, Kane? Go ahead. Go ahead.
Here's the thing. All right, so me and April, we've been married 5 years in June. In June, it'll be 5 years.
Okay.
In that entire time, I've never taken my ring off once.
Not now time.
Not in their time. And I work on vehicles, and I still haven't taken it off.
Hey, look, can we make some noise for that? Can we please make some noise for that?
No, but
so do you feel
seriously
less of a married man if you took it off to take a shower or to fix on a car? What is your thought process? What makes you feel like you need to keep that on?
No, it's not. It's not that. It's the mindset.
Yeah, but
if I wouldn't take
that mindset.
No, I'm saying if I won't take my ring off, I know to honor my commitment.
Mm-hmm.
The reason, I don't care nothing about the ring itself. It's just a piece of jewelry.
Right. So
but it's the fact that
reminds you of your commitment to your wife.
Well, that was the initial reason for rings anyway.
But I'm saying, so if you have it off, that means that's not going to be. You have to have that in order to.
No, that's not what I'm saying at all. I'm saying the ring itself is unimportant. It's really not important. I know married couples, like my parents, they have their rings in like a box.
Mm-hmm.
You know, It's the fact that you don't take it off and forget it.
Mm,
You don't forget the commitment that you made to your wife as a man.
right.
Mm-hmm.
And that level of responsibility helps you guide your actions regarding your wife.
Mm, 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 mm. Speak on it.
It's
Okay.
not, yeah, the jury itself ain't even important.
Mm-hmm.
Right. It's what
I
it
think
represents.
the ring that she gave me, I don't even know if it cost nearly as much as the one I got her.
Right.
But it's just a piece of jewelry to me.
Mm-hmm.
It's the mindset that I'm not going to break this commitment. And if I got this ring on for all this time and I break my commitment, it's stupid for me to have it on.
Right.
Okay.
I get it. I'm a my way I stay committed is weird. I'm a weird guy.
Come
I
on,
look at
babe.
it as levels. I look at it as levels. I haven't always been a good guy. With girlfriends and things like that. Yes, I have been somebody who cheated. So with girlfriends, you can start over. Hey, have you ever cheated on a girlfriend? Yes, I have. I can never say no. I can never say that I have never cheated on a girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
So when I got married, I looked at that as a clean slate. I looked at that as, okay, now you're a level up. You can never say that you have never cheated on a girlfriend. Now you have a wife.
Mm-hmm.
If anybody asks me, have you ever cheated
Mm-hmm.
on your wife? My answer
Mm-mm.
is no. And that is the slate that
Mm-mm.
I've remained.
Mm.
I go out there and I say,
Mm-mm.
I do something.
You're doing
Mm.
whole activity, the whole
If
tendency,
I go out
hoes
there,
are your friends, hoes are your enemies. Oh, go ahead, go ahead. I'm sorry.
if I go out there and I do something stupid, then somebody asks me, have you ever cheated on your wife or a wife? There's nothing higher than wife. There's nothing higher than husband and wife. Forever, you will have to say, well, yes, I have. Even if you
Mm-hmm.
go and remarry, have you ever cheated on a wife before? Well, yes, I have. You can never escape that. There is no level above that. And I know a lot of people at home like, what the fuck is he talking about? And I know it's weird, but that's what keeps me committed because there's no start over,
Higher.
no clean slate after that. If I'm making
Okay. Right. Yeah, I get what you're saying. That's
yeah.
it.
But
Good job.
but I'm gonna tell you though, I'm looking at that, and I get that. But look at it this way: not cheating on your wife because of what someone may perceive you is okay,
Mm-hmm.
but looking at your wife how she will perceive you is probably better.
Oh, of course, it'll just be Unique's universe because KJ wanted to say, yo, welcome back to Unique's universe. KJ is not with us.
Anymore.
Right.
He would be a hot topic.
Man,
Okay.
April is nice and she's wonderful. She's really meek and humble, but April know how to wield a knife now.
I
So,
believe that.
yeah, I mean, it's the quiet ones that you got to watch out for.
That's true. That's
so look,
true.
guys, I'm not to cut you off, but we're really cutting it to. We got a little bit over 5 minutes left,
All
so
right,
we're
go
going
ahead.
to
The time
the
in.
last aspect of a healthy relationship. Time management. Manage that time. Everybody says it's not enough hours in a day, and it seems like honestly, the older you get, the shorter the days become. But baby, you gotta manage that time,
Manage
I'm
your
really bad at it.
man.
time.
Man,
I'm not bad at it. I don't know. I guess I've been in this space so long for by myself that I'm okay with it. Like that time, like, okay, we can go out, do this, that, and the third. We can go get something to eat, movies, da 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 da. But house me. Keep me in the house.
a
I'm
lot
good
of
at that.
times we can go out there. Like I said, the stresses of a job. Like I'm at my job all day. I come home. Sometimes I want to get on the game with the boys. Yes, I'm a gamer. I'm an 80s baby. Cut me some slack, y'all at home, because y'all ain't gonna give me no hell about that. I'm an
Call
80s.
of Duty.
Hey, there you go. I'm an 80s baby. So I get on with my boys sometimes, whatever, but we gotta make time for that significant other,
Do you
because
set a timer that you okay? It's 7 o'clock. I'm gonna play this game until 8:15, and or do you just play until you see her rolling them eyes? You got that heat in the back of your neck where her eyes burn the hole in your
a lot
head.
of times my wife will give me like if it's really getting, she'll give me a signal, like she might peep in, all right, or something like I'm like, well, y'all fellas, I
Do
gotta
you
go.
listen?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, very good.
I
Buzz,
mean,
Good
that-
job.
Hey, unique. That's why he did the Stevie Wonder.
That's exactly why. You're right.
y'all ain't
Why
gonna
you get
do
that
this
sweet
to me.
coming.
Y'all not gonna do this to me. If you are enjoying the show at home, I need you right now to type a 1 into the comments. If you enjoying the show at home, I need you to type
Oh,
a 1 into
nice.
the comments. Show us some love. Go tell a friend to tell a friend about KJ's World Unique Universe. like I said, you could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with us. We definitely enjoy having you. It's therapeutic to come on and talk to you guys on Thursday nights.
It is. It is. Stevie
If
Wonder.
you don't stop talking about Stevie Wonder, I promise you.
Man, you hit that thing on us real, you know. Ray.
But manage that time. Communicate with each other. Schedule a day of rest, because we got to go through these. I'm just going through. Schedule a day of rest. Sometimes when both of y'all got to get up and go to work, be spontaneous. Hey, look, we're gonna take the day off.
Exactly. Oh my God, take a day off. Meet up. Go to the movie theater. Eat some popcorn.
What?
Heal.
You know, a little picnic. Now, don't go nowhere with your damn boss gonna see you.
Huh?
Don't go nowhere with your damn boss gonna see you now. Don't go
right
that's
why you don't say you to the next city over or something like that.
Is this speeding through? Was that speeding through at 2:00? Nah.
Yeah.
I want to give a very important caveat.
Go ahead.
Because some folks, you know, especially with this generation, a lot of people do not value work. If you want to do something better later on, it's sometimes you got to prepare yourself for the future. You know, like I said, I'm very bad with time management, and that's only because I work a lot.
Right.
And that's my time management now. I've been blessed. April is wonderful with, you know, she'll remind me, hey Joshua, we need to go out. We ain't been out in a minute. You know, all we've been doing is working. And I'm like, yeah, baby, but you know, we got this to do, this to do, this to do.
Right.
But sometimes she'll make the sacrifice, and if she know I'm sleeping, she'll come in there. If I sleep, sit down on the couch, fall asleep, she'll come right in there with me and fall asleep. That is a part of time management.
That's so sweet.
Look at y'all.
Yeah.
Heart.
That is
oh Lord.
Sweet.
Look, before we get out of here, the other time management suggestions. Well, first of all, was communicate with each other, schedule a day of rest, do chores together. Sometimes, you know, if you see your wife on there washing dishes, wash them with her. Or if you you know, your man over there, I don't know, doing something, go help him. Learn when
it's good to get it in during the spin cycle on the washing machine.
Hey, that's always a good idea. And now that's an idea. And pray together.
That's right. And I'll get this last comment in here. Morning sex throughout the day, send news, give them something to think about until they get home. It's the little things. LOL. Y'all have a good night. It's been real. Appreciate that. That's definitely
who are you, Facebook user? Yeah, hey.
Right. Who is this?
You gonna just drop a nasty nugget, then say peace.
And then like peace.
Yeah, peace, yeah.
Right.
The news, peace. Like,
mic drop.
Who are you? But guys, we've come to the end of our show. We got about a minute left. Thank you so much. As always, my lovely, wonderful co-host, Unique. Hey, she did a thing. Hey, you're killing it, girl. You're killing it. You know what I mean? It's definitely a pleasure having you. Uncle Kane. We want to thank Uncle Kane for coming back and doing what he always does, killing the show as he always does.
Thank you. Yes. And don't forget yourself.
Huh?
KJ.
Yes. Our wonderful host, KJ.
Wonderful host, KJ. So awesome.
I appreciate
that. The one that keep us in line when he ain't doing the Stevie Wonder.
Yeah.
And everybody at home, thank you. Tune in next week, next Thursday, same bat time, same bat place. We're going to be back with KJ's World Unique Universe. We out. Peace.
Peace.
Tell a friend to tell a friend.